Hello, my name's Tom. I'm with NinjaMLM.com, otherwise known as Empower Network System. This is on the screen is just a picture of the entry point to my blog. I just wanted to talk about Empower Network here. I'm an affiliate of Empower Network, just like many people are. Empower Network is one of the most well-known affiliate marketing companies on the internet. They're mainly known for their 100% commissions, which is 100% commissions on all but one of their products. The one that's not 100% is the highest priced product, but the commission is extremely high. It's a $3,000 commission. So I just wanted to explain in this video. If you could see my blog on the screen, you see, it looks a little different than the Empower Network blogs. I'm using WordPress here. It's my own hosted blog. So people may wonder, well, gee, Tom, you're selling the Empower Network system here. You're trying to get people interested in it. Why aren't you using the product? I am using the product. Okay. With Empower Network, when you're the lowest level you could get in at is the viral blogging system. It's $25 a month. So with that, you get their own blog, the blogging platform, and you can actually host. I forget how many it is. It's several blogs you can host on that platform. Now the old way, they used to have like this light WordPress blog, and it was just, I couldn't figure out how to do more than one. I think it was just one. They just upgraded to EN version 2, otherwise known as the Blog Beast. They just had their launch in October. I don't know whether you knew about the buzz when it was going on or not. Basically, they upgraded to a new blogging platform that they built, and this time you can create several blogs on it simultaneously. You can use several blogs at the same time, and you can also map your own domain name to it, which is very useful. So, and the other thing is, on the old blog, it was like empowernetwork.com/blog, whatever your blog was called, /blog, whatever. Now, they do it with a subdomain, which is the name of your blog, .empowernetwork.com. Now, mapping your own domain name to your blog is actually very useful for sharing it on places like Facebook. Facebook has banned the Empower Network domain from being posted. There's several reasons for that. It's not because there's anything wrong with Empower Network. Empower Network has a Facebook group, a large Facebook group, page, whatever. It's that, as with any system that gets large and has lots of affiliates, you can't control what every affiliate does, okay? So a lot of affiliates went out there and plastered their links everywhere, and Facebook saw that as an abuse, so they basically blocked the domain from being posted on Facebook. And the unfortunate side effect of that is that in addition to not being able to post direct affiliate links on Facebook, you also can't post your blog URL because it's the same domain. They just block the domain. So one way around that is to use your own domain mapping. So now it's your own domain, not empowernetwork.com. The other way around that is to use something like Social Media Bar or the Badass Button, which is an Empower Network thing that masks the domain. It basically masks it. So anyway, I don't mean to get off on that tangent, but so you can have these blogs, and I do have several Empower Network blogs. There's basically a roundabout way of getting to that. I do have several Empower Network blogs. I have a team blog that I set up. I also have another blog, which is another interest of mine. I'm into all that weird stuff like Bigfoot, UFOs, cryptozoology. It's a habit of mine. I've been fascinated with that stuff since I'm a kid. So that's a fun outlet for me, actually. And I use the Empower Network blogging system for that. And I also have another Blog Beast titled one. Now, you can only really keep up with so many blogs effectively. So those blogs, I do donate most of my time to the actual to this WordPress blog. So anyway, I'm not going to I'm not going to sugarcoat things. Do I think WordPress is a better system for blogging? Well, it gives you more freedom. You're totally hosted on your own domain. You totally have your own content controlled. So it pays to have your own blog. I prefer the double-headed method where you use your own plus the Empower Network blog. It gives you the most flexibility, and it's actually not expensive to run your own blog. You could get web hosting space now for like $10 a month, or cheaper even sometimes. You register your domain name, you hook it up, you install WordPress, and you're off to the races. It's not hard. I actually have pages on my blog here that explain that. If you come to ninjamlm.com, on the top of all my pages, I have this little menu bar. If you go to Power Blogging Resources, I have several. I have how to build a blog, making a blog, keyword research. You want to be able to tailor who you're tailoring your message for, know what people are searching for. You got blog syndication, backlinks, organizing your efforts, search engine optimization, other SEO stuff, autoresponder information, and also things about marketing your blog. And I'm building that out all the time. It's definitely not complete. So I put together quite a blog here, I think. I mean, I've got right now almost 100 posts and growing, plus a few pages. So this is what I use as my flagship. I have another hosted, self-hosted Empower Network blog. I'm not going to get into that one here. It's a different topic. It still uses Empower Network on the back end, but it uses a different... It's targeted towards a different niche, and you have to learn about niches and what people are searching for and things like that. So anyway, I put YouTube videos on my blog. I embed them. And also, I'm trying to get more into this type of screen capture video. So, I'm into like the law of attraction type stuff. I think that plays into the whole motivation aspect of this. Don't underestimate it. So, and also the whole idea of getting laid off and companies and the economy. There's a lot that goes into what pushes someone or leads someone into searching for an alternate income stream, instead of relying on a job or a traditional career for your income. So anyway, sometimes I do the little window in the corner where you can see my face. Sometimes I don't. It's just a matter of preference at the time. Sometimes I do just full-face videos where I'm speaking to the camera. I don't think I'm the most photogenic guy. I probably don't have the greatest speaking voice. I don't like the way my voice sounds even when I hear it recorded. It's not the most... it's not an orator-friendly voice. I definitely don't have a radio voice. I wish I did. And I got my little regional accent here. I live outside New York City, so that's what you hear. Some people in other regions think I'm from New York City because the northern New Jersey, just outside New York City accent sounds just like a New York City accent to someone who's not from this area. But if you travel into New York City a lot the way I do, it is a different accent. So, there you go. I mean, I'm just a regular guy in many respects. Worked in technology a long time. Been on the internet a long time. And I'm doing this because I really believe in it. Okay, this isn't just some slick way to try to make money or sucker people in. It's not about that. It's about building real web properties and real income streams that don't rely on a job. I'm done relying on job, career for my sustenance. You don't want to have to rely on that because you can get a pink slip at any time in this modern world, and I've been there, done that. Don't want to deal with it anymore. And you should probably think about the same thing because you're living in the same world and the same economy that I am. Now, you, I don't want to come off with the hard sell here. I really don't, because I respect people too much. I'm excited about Empower Network because I believe it. I believe in it. I believe in what they do. I've participated in lots of the products, watched countless hours and listened to countless hours of audios from company leaders, the two founders, as well as other company leaders. And the company leaders are just people like you and me who got into the opportunity and made good with it. I mean, that's really all it is, and it's all they are. They're a motley group of people from different walks of life. I mean, you got Tracy Walker, former real estate person. You've got Justin Varengia, former network marketing hippie, yoga hippie, You got the founders of the company who, Dave Wood is like a ragtag network marketing survivor, and Dave Sharp, same thing, but add into it personal issues with addictions and things like that he overcame. And, it goes on and on. You got, Lawrence Tam, former engineer with the office job, the Dilbert job, the world that I come from. So, I mean, you've got people from all over, and you've got even more. That it's unbelievable when you get into Empower Network and you listen to all these stories and you hear about people's backgrounds. It's a varied backgrounds. People from white-collar corporate jobs, people from sales jobs, people from, blue-collar jobs. Dave Sharp used to be in construction. Dave Wood used to work for Greenpeace, and he really was homeless and really did live out of a van in Hawaii. The homeless part was kind of like, it wasn't by accident. He kind of wanted to live that way for a while, but he really was homeless. You really should investigate it. Investigate it through my site. I've got a lot of stuff on it, and it's growing all the time. I'm a sincere guy. I really believe in this. And, I'm not going to beg anybody to come in and join, that's for sure, because you really need to be into it to get into something like this. In other words, you have to believe that it's real. I mean, if you don't believe that this type of income is real, then nobody's going to convince you, and they shouldn't even try. You've got to come to your own conclusions. But look, it's real. That's all I can tell you. And I've been involved with network marketing programs for a long time, offline ones, and nothing beats this. Nothing. So anyway, I got my blog here. As you can see, I put together quite a long blog. I'm pretty good with the graphics and stuff. One of the benefits of me dealing with me is that I've got this technical background. I can install and configure a WordPress blog in my sleep. Let me tell you a quick story. I have another blog. It's a technology blog. It's got nothing really to do with Empower Network. And it got, over the time, stuff happened to it. It got sloppy, polluted. So I happened to come across a notice somewhere by Google that domain was somehow blacklisted. So as a dangerous, like, spam or malware infected domain. So I had to take it down. I took it down. I notified Google about it. And, within a few hours, I had a completely new blog up. I had to delete everything. I had to delete the MySQL database on the back end and, the whole thing. And I had to just get a new blog up, totally new theme, totally reconfigure all the auto posting stuff, because that blog uses auto posting. It grabs in things from RSS feeds of various sites and it categorizes them, and it runs on autopilot. It's like a news aggregation blog for the technology sector. So anyway, I had this new blog up literally within a few hours, and then over the course of a week here and there, I tweaked it to get it the way I wanted it, and it's back up. It was a pain. I didn't want to have to do it, but I did it because I had to. But I did it really quick. So that's like my forte. I've worked in technology a long time. I'm like an operating system guy. I can get systems from bare metal, which means no operating system, up and running. I was a Unix administrator for a while, Unix and Linux. So I'm very well versed with that, as well as Macintosh and Windows and etc. I used to run a data center and deal with blade servers and network things like NIS and DNS and all of this stuff. VMware servers that run basically virtual operating system environments. So you can have one server that has, like, say, Windows and Linux and other things running, virtual servers within this one physical machine. So I'm good at all of that. I love that stuff. Worked in it for a long time. So this is actually a natural extension of what I do, but you don't need to be like me to do this. And for the more technical stuff, I can give lots of advice and get you moving. But a lot of this stuff is point and click. It's really not hard. It's not hard at all. It's, once you get used to the back cPanel and stuff with a hosting account, it's really easy. Installing WordPress is point and click. I even have videos on here how to do it. So it's really not hard. And then, honestly, you can even just stick with the Empower Network blog in the beginning until you get used to it, or even stay with it if you want. Running your own blog is a preference here. So, I'm going to make this video as long as I want, really. Stick with it as long as you want, or turn it off. Look, my other videos aren't that long. I just want to get across to you that, I'm for real, and what I do is for real, and, how to put these little forms on the side to get people's email addresses. That's not hard to do. Embedding videos in your blog, it's not hard to do. Creating these banner graphics, it's not hard to do. Let's see if it changes on the top there. I've got it with on a rotation. See, there it is, another banner on top. I like little things like that. Some people think that's overkill. It's really not hard to do. And then there's all the back-end stuff. So, come on in, check it out, partner with me, which means join Empower Network with me. Here's my partner page. You basically get a lot of different things. You get mentoring and guidance. You get the viral blogging system when you join at the lowest level. They have lots of squeeze pages built in, or you could learn how to make your own. It's got the training. It's got all of this stuff. And there's also team bonuses that you get when you join with me, because you're in my team, as well as the larger team that I'm a member of. You get a secret Facebook group, blogging alliance. You really get a lot when you join with me, okay? So come on in. My team is Team Ninja, and what else? That's really it. And I even have a little proof link here you could click on my partner page. It's also, I think, on another page I have. If you want to see proof of all this stuff working, that it does produce this kind of income. I can tell you, I can't guarantee how much you will make, because everybody's effort level is different. But I can tell you that if you're successful with it, this company really does pay out. Okay, they do pay commissions, and you will get paid if you are successful. At the very least, you learn a lot. They have a lot of things here that you can learn. So the products are definitely worth it, especially the Inner Circle. The 15K formula is definitely, it's an unbelievable product. I recommend that wholeheartedly. That's it's it's $1,000, but you have to invest in yourself if you want to get anywhere and you know basically get anywhere with internet, online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing. You have to learn. You have to learn. You have to invest in yourself. If you're not willing to invest in yourself and your education, you're not going to get anywhere. You go out there trying to learn everything for free through Google searches. Good luck, because you're going to get pitch after pitch after pitch. That's what it is. You're going to get on email list, and you end up in someone's funnel. They're going to try to upsell you, downsell you, side sell you, and then you're going to get stuck in the whole new and shiny syndrome, which is nowhere you want to be. It basically means that instead of focusing on something that actually works and sticking with it and plugging away, you're constantly chasing the next new and shiny over the hill. And all you'll do is spend money and end up broke doing that. This is real. Power Network is real. It's been around over 2 years, paid out well over $60 million in commissions to the affiliates, to people like you and me. And that's what it was created for. Don't believe the haters. Don't believe the negative hype. It's just a bunch of bull. Okay? No one's guaranteeing anything here. And Power Network is not out to steal your money. They're not out to fool you. You're an adult. Act like one. You join an opportunity. You read about it. You join it. And you do it. You stick with it. None of this tire kicking. Oh, I signed up by accident. I want a refund. Who thinks? I guess in this world today, this entitlement mentality, everybody thinks they need to be protected from themselves or saved from themselves. I don't know what that's about. I was always raised with the more independent kind of, mentality of, I own my own actions. I'm a big boy. If I click on something and I pay my money and it doesn't work out, oh well. Now, I'm not talking about getting scammed or having your money stolen. That's different. You just have to understand that when you buy products online, offline, whatever, you're taking a chance on anything you buy. I'd rather spend my money on stuff that's going to teach me something. And this is the real deal. It's the real deal. So, I don't know. I'm probably rambling at this point. I don't really care. It's my blog, my video. I can do what I want. I just want to impress upon you that, this really does work. And it's an awesome system. And, creating blogs is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a real creative outlet. Getting little videos and graphics, creating banners and things. It's a lot of fun. It's almost therapeutic. So anyway, you can learn all this stuff, and it's a really great lifestyle. So come on in. Again, sorry for the length of this video, but I just like to talk directly to people and connect. There's New York City in one of my banners. Two of my banners have New York City on it. I love New York City. If you're from somewhere else and you haven't gone there, get over there. It's a great place. So anyway, building a blog, making a blog, keyword research. I've got all kinds of stuff on how to do that. You got to syndicate your blog, all the SEO stuff. There's a lot to it, but it's not hard. Autoresponder, your email autoresponder to follow up with people, and also advertising. There's a lot of stuff there. Building a blog, again, it's not difficult. You figure out your target market, you get your web hosting service, you do your keyword research. I have some recommendations there. These are affiliate links here, some disclosure, but they're stuff that I use, so I believe in them, and they work. Web hosting service, again, I use HostGator. It's a pretty good service. There's other stuff too. Aweber, great email. It's the most common email responder service, autoresponder service. Domain name registration, that's another one. I got some stuff on installing WordPress. I also have a video from myself and also from HostGator. So I try to put a lot of information in here for you. You know, this isn't just about, you know, getting some quick sale. I'm not about that. I'm about really doing this. I can't stand sponsors that sign you up and don't want to hear from you. Now, that's a little different from being constantly handheld. You've got to be willing to throw in and really work at this. But between the stuff that I can provide for you, as well as the Blogging Alliance, the secret Facebook group that you'll be a part of, there'll be plenty of people to answer your questions. Lots of motivation, etc. I mean, you really have stumbled across a guy here, me, namely, who really cares and really is building a business, an organization within Empower Network. So you've stumbled across somebody who really cares. And honestly, not tooting my own horn here, but that's priceless. And I'm also in on a great team too. So you get the benefit of me as well as the organization I belong to. So I guess maybe I should probably just stop now. Come over to the blog, look around, kick the tires, read the articles. It's all there. I try to provide as much info as I can, be as forthcoming and open as I can. That's just me. I'm an open book. So I guess I'll stop now, and I'll maybe make another video. All right, later. Peace.